You are listening on the replay. Make sure you tap that little Perry dude in the corner and follow me. If you own a residential cleaning business, you'll want to follow me to get my regular tips on operating your residential cleaning business. You can also visit DebbieSardone.com to learn more. Hello, Amy. Good to see you. And you can sign up for my email list at DebbieSardone.com/free tips. Or if you need some business consulting, hey Mom, good to see you. If you need some business consulting, you can go up to the menu on DebbieSardone.com and fill out the, I think that's, who is that, Renata? WPC, I always forget who that is, WHPC. Anyway, hello, good to see you. But if you need business consulting, I can give you a free 30-minute consult to evaluate your needs, and you can just fill out the online owner's survey, and we'll contact you with a free consultation. Happy Friday, everybody. Hello, Denise. Give me some hearts if you're happy this is Friday. Hello, Julie. Good to see you. And hope you guys have some great plans for the weekend. And hope you had a great week, all week. Jan wants to know if your software will permanently delete browser history. I have no idea what you're talking about. Super Clear Pools, good to see you. Thanks so much for joining my broadcast. If your software will delete the history. I have no clue what you're saying, so you might have to rephrase your question. Sorry about that. So I want to tell you about a great conversation I had today with Amar from ZenMaid. And I'm trying to figure out how to say his last name because I'm not so sure I would say it correctly, so I'm not even going to try. But Amar, who owns ZenMaid Software, had a great conversation with him today. And if you own a residential cleaning business and you don't have a software program, it seems to be affordable and very robust. And I thought I'd tell you about some of the features because it sounded like a terrific program. I will probably be beta testing his software with my own company pretty soon, and then I can provide more feedback, but I did want to tell you a little bit about it. But before I talk about software, let me tell you about something really Goesh? Is it Goesh or Gauche? The phonetic part wasn't quite spot on, so help me again. If it's Gauche, just do G-O-S-H. Second one, Goesh? Is it Goesh? Is it a two-syllable word? Gauche. Got it. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, hey, Luann, good to see you. Thank you for helping me out. I hate to mess with somebody's name. I know what it's like to have people always mispronounce your name. I even spelled my name to be wrong on my wedding invitations when you have a hard to say or hard to spell name. Yeah. Got to block the losers. No losers allowed on my broadcast. So let me tell you about something very exciting coming up on Tuesday. Make sure you follow me on Periscope on Tuesday. Hello, dear. How are you? Good to see you. Make sure you follow me on Periscope. I'll be in New York City. I will be broadcasting live from an incredible media event. I'm not allowed to share the details with you. I've been sworn to secrecy by the organization, but it's going to be amazing. I think we'll probably pop on Periscope around 6:45 Eastern time. So that would be 5:45 Central time. You could clean my house. Thank you. So make sure you follow me and make sure you get on live when you get that little whistle, that little notification on Tuesday on Periscope at 5:45 Central Time, 6:45 Eastern Time. An incredible, exciting event. Obviously, it's tied to my nonprofit, and we'll be Periscoping live. It is going to be exciting. It's top secret. I'm actually bringing a couple of incredible cleaning businesses with me to share in the experience, and I can't say any more. So let me talk a little bit about this software that I learned about today. And if you own a residential cleaning business, if you're trying to grow it all, and especially if you're managing employees, and what happened, I just got here. You'll have to listen on the replay. But we have an exciting media event coming up next Tuesday. But if you're starting to grow your business and you're adding employees, one of the things that can cost you a small fortune because you're trying to save money and do everything for free is to accidentally not schedule some clients just because you're trying to do everything manually, and maybe a monthly client got left off the schedule, or you failed to put a bi-weekly client in the rotation so they didn't pop up automatically for bi-weekly service. You can lose hundreds of dollars by these little mistakes during your growing pains of growing your business. So when you start adding employees and you need to add customers and move scheduling around, it can get pretty hectic if you don't have a software that can handle that process. So at a certain point, you do have to move away from all the free resources that we have at our disposal, like the Google Calendars, and move to something more robust that will ensure that the jobs get done and that your processes are automated. And here's why this is important. If you've taken my Cleaning Business Fundamentals course, you know that I like to talk about not only ROI, return on investment for the business owner, but hey guys, if you want to share this, please share this, because if you have other cleaning businesses that follow you, this is good information for them. But if you've taken my Cleaning Business Fundamentals course, you understand better now what the value of your own time is as a business owner. Is your time worth $500 an hour? Is it worth $300 an hour? Is it worth $10 an hour? And you shouldn't be doing $10 an hour work when you're trying to grow a business. And one of the things that's very hard to do is to keep up with everything. You get everybody scheduled, you get every job completed, you process the payment. Now you got to remember to do a follow-up call, and sometimes you get so busy the follow-up calls don't happen, or they don't happen in a timely manner. Maybe it takes you 2 or 3 days to finally get around to calling on your first-time cleans and asking how things went, or calling on one of your regular repeat customers and asking them, how was the cleaning yesterday, when you sent them a substitute. So the more you can automate, thanks, Leanne, for sharing that. The more you can automate, the more you save yourself time and money and energy. And sometimes people look at the cost of software or look at the cost of tools, and all they think about is the cost out of their checking account. They don't calculate the cost of lost opportunity. They don't factor in the dollars they wasted or the dollars they never got to bring in because they didn't have time to keep up with everything that's important in your business. So I wrote down some things that are just a part of the Zenmade software that I was very impressed with. Well, number one, he did talk about his tech support. Tech support is very important. When you're new and you're trying to learn a new program and you're trying to build a business, you have lots of questions about how to set something up in the computer. It's very time consuming to deal with a company where you never get to deal with a live person. They have very good tech support. They spoke very specifically with me about how good their tech support is. I like the way it's so easy to schedule a new client and so easy to schedule a new job. It's one click, schedule a new job. And if it's already a customer that's in the system, you can just type in and it'll pull up that customer, and boom, the job will populate with the customer's address and access to their home and their fee and the duration hours of the job. It's automatic. Or if it's a new client, then you just click new and then you fill in the details that you've been given, their address, their fee, the duration hours you expect. So you put it in, it's done. You can check the box as to whether or not they're going to be weekly or one time or monthly or whatever. My husband's making funny faces at me, so I can't concentrate. I'll be done here in about 5 or 6 minutes. We have to go wine tasting. Just such a shame. So easy scheduling, ease of setting it up and getting it in the system. But here's what I like, and this is one of the things that I teach in my Cleaning Business Fundamentals course, is follow-up needs to be automatic. And if you don't have software that automates it, then you as the business owner have to have a good solid process in place to pick up the phone and do a follow-up call immediately after an initial clean is done. Most business owners fail in this area and they're not diligent about following up. Well, in this program, the Zenmade software program, it's automatic. You can set it up to send out, after the cleaning is completed, a notification, an email to the customer that says, whatever you want it to say, but something like, thank you so much for allowing us to service your home. We hope everything was done to your satisfaction. Please click here to rate our service. And for us, we have a third-party app that we would probably plug in the link to and let people click there. So it's customer reference database. It is a customer contact database, but it's also customer management database. So it doesn't just manage their contacts, it manages the business, the scheduling, the payroll, the reminders, the notifications, and so forth. So I like the fact that you can tell the system to automatically send an email after the job is completed asking for their feedback. Now nobody has to remember to pick up the phone, and nobody's going to drop the ball because they didn't have time to pick up the phone and call and ask for feedback. You'll get instant feedback. You can also set these reminders up to go out after every single repeat clean. So now you have instant feedback from your customers. If they had a bad cleaning today because you sent a substitute, you'll know tomorrow morning instead of maybe a week later when she calls up mad. So the other thing I like is it's in the cloud, it's online, and it's not just on your server. So if you do have a small company, you're it, and you travel, you can just log in from your hotel and manage your scheduling or figure your payroll or whatever. So the fact that it's in the cloud is very helpful for business owners because all of us work remotely these days. I like the fact that you can choose for each job to assign a team if you work in teams, or you can assign solos, and you can assign more than one solo. That's one of the limitations of the software I've been using for 20 plus years, 25 years, is we've had to create some manual workarounds for that very thing when we assign 3 different solos to one big job, like a big 9-12 hour cleaning. And so we've had to create some workarounds, which is a real pain in the neck. So he does have that option to where you can assign to one job 3 individual solos, which helps because when you do payroll, everything is different with those 3 different people. I like the fact that he said they have an incredibly reliable platform. That's very important. I know at Cleaning for a Reason we had a software program that was constantly going down. Thought I was going to lose my mind, and we had since have fixed that problem. But that was several years ago. You have to have a reliable platform, and he was telling me I think they've had like 2 hours of downtime in the last 3 years. That's very important because time is money, and when it's down, you're losing money. And the easy payment. It integrates with Stripe, which is a payroll, a credit card processing program. And for those of you that have small companies, you need to offer credit card payment because you are losing customers by saying we only accept checks or cash. And so there's easy integration with credit card processing. And then what else did I write down? Anyway, their pricing seems affordable. They have a different scale for size businesses, and I was very impressed with the software overall. So if you want to get a demo of their software, just go to zenmaid.com/demo. Somebody could type that in for me. I would really appreciate it. www.zenmaid for maid, zenmaid.com/demo. If you'll type that into the chat, then others can just click on it and go visit that. But I was very impressed with Amar, and I'm excited to be able to, thank you so much for doing that. Excited to be able to recommend his software. Can't wait to use it. I told my staff about it today. And yeah, you can take a picture of that. I told my staff about it today, and they're anxious to try it out. So I'll give you more feedback later when I have some feedback to share. But so far, I'm pretty excited about it and looking forward to working with Amar in the future and maybe cross-promoting our services. So I get no kickback from this. This is not an infomercial. I'm not getting a cut or anything like that. I just wanted to share this technology with you guys and wish you a happy weekend. Make sure you follow me next Tuesday night when I jump on live from New York City and share some really exciting event with you guys. So take care. Have a wonderful weekend. Got to go taste some wine. Bye.